Hey everyone, let's take a look at a fairly quick one here. We're going to find the derivative of this function here. This function involves, notice this is the inverse sine function, right? Again, this -1 is not an exponent, it is a superscript indicating this is the inverse function. So this is not sine of e to the 4x all raised to the -1 power. Okay, it is the arcsine function. And we learned in this section about the derivative of the arcsine function, right? The derivative of the arcsine function. Well, if I just have the derivative with respect to x of sine inverse x, right? That's 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. What I've written down here then is the more generalized rule using the chain rule, right? If I take the derivative with respect to x of sine inverse of u, then it's 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared times, right, the derivative of the inner function u du dx. So it's very similar. We just, again, multiply by that inner function. But real important here that you're evaluating, right, the derivative of the outer function at the inner function at u. So you don't have the x here anymore. It's whatever u is. In this case, notice our u is this function here, e to the 4x. Okay, so with that, I take the derivative. 8 is just a constant multiple, pull it out. And so sine inverse u is 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared. And notice u is there, not x. U, which is e to the 4x, is being squared. Okay. And what is it? How do I square this out? What do I do with these exponents, 4x and the 2? Remember what we do when we raise an exponential expression to another exponent, we multiply the exponents. So 4x times 2 gives me 8x. Okay. And then times the derivative of the inner function, right? That's the du dx right here. And what is the derivative of e to the 4x? Well, that's by the chain rule as well. We know the outer function is e to the u, inner function u is 4x. Derivative of the outer function is e to the u times the derivative of 4x, which is 4. So I get 4 times e to the u, or 4 times e to the 4x. Cleaning this up top, I've got 4 times 8, which is 32 e to the 4x, all over the square root of 1 minus e to the 8x, as we've determined. That's the way you should write your result. Okay, hope this helps.